moving on to our next presentation. It's slightly misrepresented in the program because we're getting a package deal. It's not just Walter Larason, but a team effort. So first of all, the renowned EV expert, Walter Larason, he was the visionary founder of EVs Enhanced in 2017. And the Nissan Leaf was a trailblazer in 2010. And Walter's colleagues, Barry Gamble and Sam Roberg from EVs Enhanced, will talk us through the development of the Leaf's high voltage battery pack in the intervening time. There's been quite a lot of change over that period. So Walter, known as the Leaf Whisperer, will join us from New Zealand for the Q&A and after the video by Sam and Barry. I quizzed them all about their favourite EVs. I'd like to share that with you. Walter has nominated his favourite EV as the VW ID Buzz. I did provide a rider that they didn't have to choose the Leaf as their favourite. Barry's favourite is he nominated the Honda E due to its huge feature set and fun styling, and Sam's favourite is the Model S due to its range and performance. So for now, I'll hand you over to a video presentation from Barry and Sam.
Hi Australia, I'm Barry Gamble and welcome to EVs Enhanced. We are an electric vehicle engineering company based in Christchurch, New Zealand. Our mission is to develop and offer upgrades that enable EVs to remain useful, relevant and desirable as they age. We're coming up 10 years since the introduction of the Nissan Leaf, and now owners of many of the earlier cars are considering their battery upgrade options to make their cars as good as or even better than new. To date, Nissan has shown little desire to offer affordable battery upgrades. So, companies like ourselves have been working on solutions for some time. Today, we'll be checking out this battery and how it's evolved over the last decade, as well as taking a look at some of our products that we have utilised to harness this new technology for owners of older Nissan Leafs. To learn more, let's hear from one of our lead technicians, Sam Roberg.
Thanks, Barry. To help us understand these products better, we have assembled for our first time every battery pack revision found in the Japanese Nissan Leaf, starting with the 24 kilowatt hour pack introduced in late 2010, right through to the 62 kilowatt hour pack found in the latest 2020 Nissan Leaf. Unfortunately, for owners of the earlier Nissan Leafs, energy density isn't the only major change, so let's take a look in more detail. Here we have the original 24 kilowatt hour battery pack found in the ZEO Leaf from 2011 to 2012. It is easily identifiable by its patchwork sheet metal on the lid, larger safety disconnect, and the 22-pin communications connector found next to the HV power outlet. It is internally comprised of 48 individual battery modules. The first major revision came in late 2012. This included a major revamp of the casing to reduce overall weight, revised cell chemistry, and new communications for the battery controller inside the pack. A smaller safety disconnect was fitted, and on the front of the pack, a 36-pin communications connector and an additional connector for the PTC heater inside the vehicle. This PTC power outlet featured on all packs from this point onwards. In addition to the high voltage output, this connector features an interlock safety loop, which must be present for the pack to operate.
So, how do we fit one of these newer battery packs into the earliest Nissan Leaf? There are a couple of physical changes that need to be addressed. As Sam pointed out, the PTC heater power outlet was featured on all battery pack revisions from this point onwards. So, to fit any of these newer battery packs into the earliest ZEO Leaf, we have developed this, the PTC power outlet delete cap. This product satisfies the requirement of keeping the interlock safety loop intact while sealing the connector to keep out water and dust. Another major change that Sam alluded to was the introduction of the 36-pin communications connector, replacing the 22-pin on the original. Our kits address this by using a custom wiring harness which we fabricate using new genuine Nissan connectors, allowing for plug-in installation without cutting a single wire. This is also where we connect our HV battery translators, which we'll be discussing shortly.
The next revision came in late 2013. It quickly became apparent that the chemistry used in the last revision was not up to scratch. To address this, new cells were fitted to help improve the lifespan of the pack. Fast forward to late 2015 and we get the 30 kilowatt hour pack. A new double-sized battery module was introduced, with 24 of these filling the pack. This ran alongside the previous 24 kilowatt hour pack, giving two options available to the AZO2 Leaf. This vehicle was configured to operate with both battery packs, despite yet another revision of battery controller communications. This meant the 30 kilowatt hour pack was not compatible with earlier Leafs. In mid-2016, another 30 kilowatt hour pack emerged, with revised cells and new firmware. Where Nissan used generous rounding to call the previous pack 30 kilowatt hour, this version was closer to that advertised value. Both packs ran alongside each other and can be used interchangeably.
These 30 kilowatt hour battery packs were not without their issues. One of the more widely known was that of a firmware bug of the battery management system found inside the battery pack. This caused the vehicle to underreport its remaining energy and the state of health of the battery. In addition to calculating reduced range, this also meant that the battery capacity bars on the dash often indicated that the battery pack was in far worse condition than it really was. Nissan addressed this issue and released a firmware update to correct this for the earlier version of the 30 kilowatt hour battery pack. However, they have yet to acknowledge a similar issue facing the revision of the 30 kilowatt hour battery pack. In response, EVs Enhanced have developed our own solution, but that's for a different video.
The next Leaf to hit the market was the stylish new ZE1 in late 2017. These models came fitted with a 40 kilowatt hour pack, which further extended the range of the Leaf. The communications within the pack changed yet again, so our engineers got back to work and we now have translators available to fit these packs into earlier model Leafs.
Now is a good time to discuss our HV battery translators. As Sam has mentioned throughout the presentation, the communications protocol used by the battery management system within these packs keeps changing, and with each revision, these batteries become incompatible with earlier Nissan Leafs, despite the fact that physically fitting these newer packs is a relatively trivial process. Using parts from different battery packs, such as the original battery management system with higher capacity cells, creates its own set of problems and is definitely not recommended. So, what was required was a way to allow battery packs in cars that spoke different languages to correctly communicate with each other. To do exactly this, we developed the EVs Enhanced HV Battery Translator. This fits between the vehicle and the battery using our custom wiring harness. It handles all of the communications between your Leaf and the battery you want to fit. And when paired using our HV battery pairing tool, there is never a need to break the factory seal of any Leaf battery when performing a battery replacement or upgrade. Battery repairs are the only case when this is validly required, and battery failures warranting this are statistically quite rare.
This brings us to the newest battery in our lineup, the 62 kilowatt hour pack from 2020. While all previous packs have weighed in at around the 300 kilogram mark, by comparison, this pack weighs in at 440 kilograms. In addition to the increase in weight, the pack is also physically larger, leading to reduced ground clearance of the vehicle. As you can see, the mounting points have changed, with additional mounting points added. Due to its increased capacity, space within the pack is at a premium. This hump utilises the vehicle's tunnel in order to make room for internal cabling. We've fabricated a custom mounting kit and fitted this to a 2014 Leaf. However, these modifications may require certification in your region.
Thanks, Sam. It remains a core focus to ensure our products are as user-friendly as possible. Our battery translator kits come pre-configured for your vehicle and battery. In addition to plug-in installation requiring no wiring, we supply a custom mounting bracket that bolts to the vehicle using existing mounting points requiring no permanent modification. This means that battery upgrades can now be completed in a fast, efficient and safe manner. After a small amount of additional training, the whole process can be completed by any skilled mechanic. It takes around an hour using basic equipment found in your average automotive workshop. This means that battery upgrades are available wherever you are, whether you are close to a dedicated EV specialist like us or not. Now, before we go, I'm going to pass you back to Sam, who has just a couple more battery packs to share with you today.
As we get a lot of inquiries regarding the ENV200 vans, we wanted to show you the packs fitted to these vehicles. The earlier model vans were fitted with a 24 kilowatt hour battery pack, which was replaced with the 40 kilowatt hour battery pack in February 2018. These packs are noticeably different from the Leaf packs, being a different shape and different connector location. One of the most notable differences is the addition of active cooling. This is achieved by using the vehicle's air conditioning system, which is fed through the pack using these additional ports on the front. We are also pleased to announce that a new translator to allow you to fit this 40 kilowatt hour pack into the earlier model vans is now available.
Thanks for joining us today. Like you guys, we love electric vehicles, and EVs Enhanced will continue to develop these products as new technologies emerge. We hope you have a great weekend and enjoy the rest of the conference. Please stick around till the end of the segment, where we'll be joined by EVs Enhanced founder Walter Larason, along with the rest of the speakers for questions and answers. Take care.
Thanks to Barry and Sam for that really illuminating presentation and the beautiful production on their video. It was a great job.